Hello and welcome to Community Health Journal. We begin today with a huddle, and it has nothing to do with football. Each day at Cadlick Regional Medical Center, multiple times a day, caregivers gather to determine just how busy the hospital is. Most days, the answer to that question is very busy. That's why the Cadlick team meets to assess everything from available beds to supplies to arranging for transfers from patients from smaller communities. We recently got to sit in on a few of these sessions.
3OP, you're at 36?
Yes.
Is that still correct?
We cannot take any patients.
No more of your patients can double bunk?
No. I have 9 isolations and I have 2 that need isolation. And
Like any of the OR cases, there's an ER observation.
It's a Thursday morning at Cadlick. Caregivers from every clinical department in a huddle in the heart of the hospital. Their purpose? Determine how to manage the hundreds of patients amidst a tight availability of beds.
Patient safety, and it is for communication, because there's so many different departments that are impacted, and it's just so many of those multidisciplinary teams that are looking at this and need this information. That's why these huddles are so important, is we get everybody on the same page, we get everybody hearing the same message, so we all can have the same common goal of not only keeping our patients safe, keeping our staff safe, and just communicating as much as possible, because there's no way you can ever over-communicate some of these things we're working on.
Sandy Gallett is what's called a patient placement specialist. It's her job to juggle, oftentimes at a moment's notice, not only what the patient situation is within the hospital, but from the multiple hospitals in outlying parts of the region who send patients to Cadlick for a higher level of care.
3 times a day at Cadlick, we get all the leads and many of the managers together to see what the bed availability is in the hospital at any one point. We only have so many beds certified by the state as inpatient beds, and we need to utilize them well. We have OR cases coming in, cath labs being done, scheduled, pre-scheduled, patients showing up in our emergency department and the freestanding emergency department, as well as different doctors' offices wanting to direct admit their patients. So all of those requests come in, and we usually have more patients already in the hospital occupying those beds. At Bed Huddle, the leads know what's happening on their individual floors, so they'll tell us how many discharges they anticipate during the day, so we can plan on how to utilize those beds as the day progresses.
The communication, the teamwork, the calmness of everyone is impressive.
Our goal is definitely to make sure that our patients are cared for in the right place at the right time. Patients' needs change throughout their stay, and so there's oftentimes movement in patients from higher levels to lower level departments. Sometimes patients become sicker and they move from lower level departments to higher level departments. So all of that movement is occurring while we're also juggling the new needs that are coming into the hospital each day.
So it's never ending.
It's never ending.
Minutes after what's called the Bed Huddle, Cadlick Vice President of Nursing Kirk Harper leads a similar gathering to review hospital operations from A to Z. Food services, supplies, equipment, and of course the multiple nursing units throughout the 270-bed hospital.
There's just so much going on in the hospital, minute by minute, second by second. There's just so much going on that we can never, again, back to over-communicating, just have this happen at every department, and all those departments escalating things up as they need to and sharing that information, because we just can't do it enough, and that's why it's so rewarding to hear all the things that take place.
The emergency department, the birth center, the freestanding emergency department, and our transfers from outlying facilities are all an unknown, but expected because they happen every day.
Proud of what you see going on here every day in this world?
Absolutely.
Similar huddles occur in other areas of the hospital, all with one goal in mind: safe, high-quality, effective patient care.
So rewarding, because then I get to see every team member having a voice, every team member speaking up, communicating, sharing, problem solving, and the resolution of those issues is just so rewarding, knowing that the team can do everything they need to do to make it happen and solve those issues that come up.
Capacity issues often take up much of the time in these meetings, which are held multiple times a day, each day. After all, there is no closing time at a hospital.